What up, what up? So, plans for the day. We're gonna be trying to catch some trout. I'm at Locust Shade Park down here in Woodbridge. My buddy Jay gave me an inside scoop that they stocked some trout here like last week. So I'm gonna meet up with him and Ricky. They're already here. They've caught a few themselves too. So pretty stoked to try to do this. Again, I've only fished for trout one time with my buddy Trevor, like back in April in the middle of the 30-day fishing challenge. So this should be pretty fun. I busted out the ultralite. I mean, I have a couple other rods with me today. I'm gonna be going to a rod and reel repair shop to fix the tips on some of these other rods to take with me to Texas, which is what I wanted to get into as well. So Friday, I'm heading down to Texas to stay at the Yamamoto Ranch until Sunday. So also gonna be joined by the homie Lawson Lindsay. We're gonna be working or helping with a Cast for Kids event on Saturday and then doing some fun fishing Friday and Sunday. But huge thanks and shout out to Megan Farley. She actually runs the inn at the Yamamoto Ranch, so she helped me set this whole thing up. Like, huge thanks to you. You know, this wouldn't happen without your help, so definitely looking forward to getting down there and do some fishing. But we're gonna get out here and try to catch some trout for you guys, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can catch some fish. Let's go. What's up, Jay?
What's up? Figuring out we're better bass fishermen than trout fishermen.
Okay, it only took me like 30 minutes to tie on a leader, but finally got a leader tied on. And my buddy Ricky gave me this little super duper, which looks like a little nail clipper basically. It's black with a red tip, tiny little treble hook on there. I'm gonna throw this around and see if we can catch a trout. Or a bass, that'd be cool too. Just something on the ultralight, that's the goal. Oh, it's cold. I need to get my jog on. Alright, so Jay's caught two over here by this little dam. I'm gonna see if I can get lucky. Catch one too. So I'm casting this super duper out, letting it flutter down like a spoon, and just popping it up. Gonna mix it up between trying that and just straight reeling it too. Fishing my Quantum ultralight today. Have like 10-pound braid with a 6-pound fluorocarbon leader, which took me like 20 minutes to tie on. I don't know why I couldn't tie it, but literally took me forever. Come on, Troutsky, where you at? So Ricky was saying that they stocked this pond with 800 pounds of trout, and they're all brook trout. And later on, they'll stock the rainbows when the water gets a little bit cooler. They say that when they stock them, when the water temperatures are what they are now, which I'm assuming are like in the high 50s or the low 60s, that the rainbow trout don't usually do too well, so they wait till December to stock those. But November they stocked 800 pounds of brook trout, so that was a week ago. I'm sure there's probably 700 pounds left in here. Hopefully we can run into a couple. Oh, there's a bite. See if he eats it this time. Oh my god. Just got another bite. They seem like they're just right on the backside of that dam. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, it just came off. Dang it. Had him on for a second though. So I let that one sink for 5 seconds and I started a slow retrieve and that fish hammered it. Hammered it. There's a bite. Man, these fish just don't eat this thing, I guess. There we go. He's on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Trout. Boom. Got him on the super duper. Come here, bud. Look how pretty this fish is. Yeah, awesome. First fish of the day, nice little 12, almost 12-inch brown trout. Really cool. Caught it on the super duper that Ricky gave me. It's a tiny little spoon style bait on the ultralite too. Ton of fun. Awesome fish. Alright, we're back at the honey hole. Let's see if we can get another trout. Also, just so you guys know, these trout are stocked to be taken home and to be eaten. They won't live here year round because the water gets too warm. So you guys know I 99% of the time practice catch and release, but in situations like this, you know, if Ricky's gonna take them home and eat them, totally cool with me. These fish are stocked again to be taken home and eaten, so he's gonna take some home and have some dinner. Oh, I just had a bite. Came off. I can't help it but set the hook. They were making fun of me earlier because they saw me catch that first one. They were like, it's not a largemouth. You don't need to set the hook like that. It's just literally natural reaction. When I get bit, I need to lean back on it. Oh, it's cold. There we go. Ooh, feels like a good one. Oh yeah, it's about the same size as the last one, maybe a little bigger. Oh yeah, it is a little bigger. Boom. Oh yeah, he's bigger for sure. That is a pretty trout. Hell yeah. It's my second brown trout of the day. He's trying to talk to us right now. Put me back. Caught him on the super duper as well in the same spot. This one's actually a little bit bigger. He's probably, 13 inches. Awesome catch though. It's a lot of fun catching fish on these ultralights. So this is what Jay's throwing to catch these trout. He just had another one hooked and he's caught two. You caught two on this, right?
Yep.
Two on the Matsuo little jerk bait, crankbait. Tiny little minnow styled bait. Look, tiny, absolutely tiny. Super cool though. Get another one. Ricky's got one. Get him.
Come on. Right there.
I'll grab him for you.
5 different baits.
There we go. What'd you catch that one on?
Just a little mini swim jig.
Look at that. So cool. This is fun. How come these fish look so beat up, like their tails and stuff?
Because they come out of them tanks, I think, where they travel in that truck. I think that's what it is. I don't know. It was a guess.
Probably right. Got him? Whoa, whoa. So I'm casting this super duper out, letting it sink for 5-6 seconds, and then just starting a slow retrieve back. These fish just load up on it.
I forgot I had it in. I was like, I might.
We got one. Oh, I was just letting it sink.
It was just fluttering, wasn't it?
I was just letting it sink that time. Oh no, it came off right at the bank. Just trying to move these strings out of the camera, letting it sink to the bottom, and I felt it load up. That's cool. They seem like they're off the bank a bit too. Every bite I've had has been a little bit past or parallel to the dam.
Yeah. Somebody taught me how to do this.
There we go. There we go. Trout on. Boom.
Oh, that's a good one.
Not bad. Look at the colors on this thing. So cool. Very pretty fish. Trout bite is on.
This will be our limit fish.
Is that your limit?
But we might throw this one back if it's small.
I'd throw it back if I was you.
Yeah, we'll throw this one back.
Jay's gonna let that one go. Live another day. There you go. It's a decent one. Look at that. He crushed that jerkbait. That thing, oh my god, that's crazy. So I've probably been out here for about an hour. Probably fishing for 30 minutes. I've caught 3 brook trout. It's a lot of fun catching them on this super duper and the ultralight. Definitely recommend trying this if you guys haven't done it. I mainly fish for bass, and I like to target muskie, and this is just something different. It's a lot of fun. This is something I'd like to try fly fishing for trout. It'd be pretty cool. There we go. Number 4. God, these fish are awesome looking. The GoPro probably doesn't do it too much justice, but this is such a pretty fish. Love the colors on here, the nice little orange specks throughout there. Awesome looking fish. So for you guys at home, they actually trim the fins up here so you know it's a stocked fish, I guess. I guess that's why they do it. You can tell they're a little beat up from being in the trucks. Their dorsal fin doesn't look too great. Their tails are a little roughed up, but besides that, the colors on these fish are beautiful. Ricky caught a 5.5 pound rainbow trout out here last year. Someone else was telling Jay that he caught an 11 pound trout last year too. It's crazy big. I couldn't imagine hooking into it, even like a 3 pounder. I moved up a little bit from the dam. Gonna fan cast this area, head back. Here we go. All right, back to the dam. Fan casted the area pretty good. Had a couple bites. Had one hooked for about a second. But I really think they're congregated over here by this dam. Just gives them a little bit of cover to hang around. And the water's moving a little bit more over here. All right, I'm gonna make this my last cast. Come on, trout. All right, one more. This is it. Last cast right here. Okay, seriously, this is the last cast. And that's gonna be it for me. Fun day. Caught 4 trout, missed a few more. A lot of fun. All on the ultralight with that super duper. You guys go trout fishing, check one of these guys out. It's pretty sweet. Whew. Warmth. Okay guys, so I just got home, finally thawed out. It was extremely wet and cold outside, but it was a great time catching those trout with Ricky and Jay. Wanted to give a huge shout out to them, and thanks for putting me on some fish. And make sure you guys go check out Jay's channel, Riding Gravity. I'm gonna leave him linked in the description below. But the rest of the day, I'm just gonna be packing up for Texas, getting rods ready, reels ready, packing up some baits, some clothes, camera gear, the whole 9 yards. I am extremely excited for this trip. Happy to be linking up with the homie Lawson Lindsay, getting some challenges done with him, some mystery tackle box stuff, and hopefully catching some giant bass. If there's anything you want to see us do when we're down there, make sure you leave that in the comments section as well. And we'll see you guys in Texas.